All right, Shalom. For the foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kakodash, Bakathum. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all I can across the globe, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. This is Adayanawa from the great millstone campus, Chicago, with a lesson. And today's lesson, we're going to go into 1 Corinthians, the 12th chapter. All right, because we got to understand this about this thing of ours, that we have entered into another man's labors, man. All right, we're building a foundation. We're building on top of a foundation that's already been laid. All right, our job is to make sure that we're building a solid foundation, that everything lines up. All right, and that is we're building the same way in the same manner as what's been laid. All right. You know, the truth is not a look at me type of deal. All right. When I say look at me, I mean it's not about you, but it is about you. You see, and it's up to you to find the balance and have the understanding. All right, of what it means to be part of a body, what it means to be part of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. What it means to be part of this brotherhood. All right, we're not no look at me Israelites. We don't glory in the things that we have done individually, but we boast in the body of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right? You know, we do lessons to edify, not to be on camera. We teach and we lead in the manner of the way the Spirit guides us, not to be not for us to be pointed out and to stand out amongst many of the brethren, man, but to find your role, your lot, accept it, and to excel in that lot. And let the Lord increase you when the Spirit needs be. All right? So we're going to get in 1 Corinthians 12th chapter, and we're going to read, and Lord willing, the lesson is edifying. And slacking for the noise. All right, these are the fans. Once again, I'm at work and it's very humid and hot in here. So, Salaki, I'm going to try to speak up. 1 Corinthians 12:1. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I will not have you ignorant. Ye know that you were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led. See, we got to understand that the Lord called us out of this darkness into a marvelous light. So when we was in the world, we followed after that other white meat. We followed after Louis Farrakhan. We followed after Egyptology. You see, we followed after the gang life, the drug life. You see, worshiping a cross and portraits of a straight-haired, pale-faced Edomite, man. You see. All right, we were led astray by our mom, because our parents didn't teach us we were Israelites. By our pastors, they showed and tell you about the law, statutes, and commandments. All right, you see. So remember where you came from, man. All right. Verse 3: Wherefore I give you to understand that no man speaking by the Spirit of the Most High calleth Yahweh Shai accursed. That no man can say that Yahweh Shai is the Lord, but by the Holy Spirit. All right. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai had played his role, right, to get crucified on the cross, but also what? To rise on that third day, to rise and to give us the Holy Spirit. All right. We serve a true living power, man. All right, and when you call the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and you teach the name of the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, it's only been revealed to you by the Spirit. And at some point, you had to believe that this is the truth. At some point, you had to believe that Yahweh Shai is the name of our Heavenly Father and His Son, man. So who will be with you, man? All right, how are you so soon shaking of the faith, man? All right. And this is the point. This is getting to the meat of it. Now, there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me go into the blue letter. going to the blue letter. So I want to get into some of these words. All right, 1 Corinthians 12:4 says, now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. All right, let's go to that word diversities. It says division, distribution, distinction, difference. In particular, a distinction arising from a different distribution to different persons, man. So everybody's not going to be doing the same thing, man. All right? When you establish a corporation, or you're trying to build your brand, you're trying to build your business, you're going to have your laborers, you're going to have your supervisors, you're going to have your mechanics, you're going to have your HR people, all right? You're going to have your recruiting people, you're going to have your CEO, you're going to have your plant manager, your district manager, you're going to have the person who orders supplies, you see? All right? Everybody's not going to be doing the same job, but we're all part of the same corporation. We're all receiving the same benefits. Now, there's different lots, okay? The CEO gets paid more than the more than a general laborer, you see? But that's just the distribution of the Spirit. All right, of the Spirit that Yahweh Shai seems fit to spread out, man. There's nothing to be ashamed of being a worker or being a laborer, all right, and having somebody over you who may be younger than you, who may be not as cool as you. You see? The CEO of the company may be a nerd, right? But he's allowing the company to grow. He's making good decisions to where you are benefiting from. All right? You may get better health benefits. You may be getting raises quarterly or yearly, as opposed to some companies where you have bad leadership. You don't get any raises. You don't get paid vacations. You don't get benefits. You see? But it's all through the Spirit of Yahweh Shai, how he distributes and gives these gifts one to another, man. All right? So now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. All right? And let's read it in the New Living Translation. It says there are different kinds of spiritual gifts. The same Spirit is the source of them all. So what difference do it make of who's who and who's doing what? The Lord is dealing with everybody in the camp on some level. You see? The same Spirit that woke you up is the same Spirit that woke the elders up. There's nothing to be ashamed of, all right, with having a role in the functioning of the body, man. You see? You got people, you got guys who come to work, right? You're at work and you may have been there 2 or 3 years or whatever. Then a new guy comes in there and he shows a better work ethic. He's never late. He has a good attitude. He put in the effort. He's learning quick. All right? And in time, he may be over you. All right? That's not a knock on you. It's just the way the Spirit works with certain people, with certain brothers, man. There's nothing to be ashamed of. All right? Of being an eyelash. All right? There's nothing to be ashamed of being the elbow, man. You see? Why? Because Yahweh Shai has formed it all. All right? And there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. Let's go to the word administrations. Service, ministering, especially of those who execute the commands of others, of those who by the command of the Most High proclaim and promote religion among men, of the office of Moses, of the office of the apostles and its administration, of the office of prophets, evangelists, elders, etc., man. All right? The administration of those who render to others the offices of Christian affection, especially those who help meet need by either collecting or distributing charities. The office of the deacon of the church, the service of those who prepare and present food. And all these offices are important, man. Hey, what's wrong with your role in when we have our gatherings serving the elders and apostles and the older brothers? What's wrong with picking up brothers? All right, what's wrong with helping out? You know, there's nothing wrong with none of these things, man. All right, what's wrong with ministering? What's wrong with serving one another, man? What's wrong with being a functioning part of the body, even though you may think that you're a little ant? All right, there are no big I's and little U's, but there is an order. You see? All right, in order, we have an order and rank and file for things to run smoothly, man. Okay? And there's nothing to be ashamed of, you know, having a so-called lesser role, which really there's no such thing as a lesser role. As we're gonna read more in the first Corinthians, all right? You know, so there's nothing wrong with just being being an active part of the body, although you may not get the recognition that you think you deserve, man. All right? The Lord sees the work that we do. My friend, let's get this. This is Psalm 75:6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another, man. All right? So the Lord is the judge, man. He's the one that does promotion. Matter of fact, let's get this too. This is Malachi's, one of their favorite scriptures. This is 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of the Most High, that he may exalt you in due time, man. All right? You see? It all starts with humility. All right? Being humble goes a long way in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. All right? You just got to be patient. All right? It's like Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, right? The Green Bay Packers drafted Brett Favre, or drafted Aaron Rodgers to play behind Brett Favre, right? Well, even when Brett Favre was getting up in age, and you know, people were calling for Aaron Rodgers to be the quarterback when Favre would throw 4 picks in the game and lose or whatever, right? But Aaron Rodgers didn't have to be traded. He didn't raise a big fuss, and eventually he got a chance. And look what happened. He ended up being a Super Bowl winning quarterback. One of the better quarterbacks of all time. All right? Being humble, all right, goes a long way. You'll get your promotion in due time. You see? The Lord sees everything. The Akim, the Spirit, they see the work that we're doing. All right? It's all through the Spirit. All right? It's verse 6. And there are diversities of operations, but it's the same power which worketh all in all. So no matter what job title you have, no matter what rank you have in the body, it's all in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. That's all you need to worry about. Are you part of the body? Yes. Are you a functioning part of the body? Yes. Are you supplying the body? Yes. So what are you mad about? You see? Let's get this real quick. I want to get this too. Ephesians 4:16. From whom the whole body is let's get to the point. Ephesians 4:16. From whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, maketh increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. All right? So if you're a part of the body, all right, and you're being active, you're being charitable, you're helping brothers out when you can, you see, you're doing the work, what more do you want? What, you want to be Elder Malcolm? You want to be Matt? You want to be Benji, Elder Uriah? You see? You want to be Apostle Tahar? If you're part of the body and you're growing and you're progressing and you're being brotherly, then you are benefiting the body, man. Who cares if you don't get acknowledgement? Who cares if you're not able to be the main speaker? That's why you do your own sit downs, man. That's why we get with other brothers and break bread and do lessons, man. You see? Think about the things that that you are doing and contributing to, man. Don't let Satan corrupt your mind and thinking that you're not doing enough, or that you're not important, or that you are envious of other brothers' rank and order, man. You see? Verse 6 again says, there are diversities of operations, but it is the same power, the work of all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. Right? Right? So the Spirit that you got, the Spirit the Lord gave you, right, it fits in the body. Why does it fit? Because the Lord makes it fit. The Lord gave you that Spirit for you to disperse it through the body so we all can profit. That ride you give to brothers, hey, that's beneficial to the body. That charity you give to brothers, that's beneficial to the body. What, you want a big shining light and a sticker to say, look at me, look what I did? You see? The Spirit knows. The Lord knows. The Akim know. You see? But you lack the understanding of what it means to be part of the body, man. All right? Suppose your heart was on the outside of your body, or your intestines on the outside of the body, and think how many times you didn't fell down or got a scratch on your chest, and how those organs may be damaged if your organs were on the outside. You see? But then being on the inside, you don't see them, but they're very important. You see? You don't see your veins carrying the blood and the oxygen throughout the body, but they're very important. You don't have to be seen to be important. The talent scout, the guy who go out to the college games and they're flying across the country trying to find the next Derek Jeter, trying to find the next Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Bo Jackson, and they don't get no credit. Nobody says, hey, so-and-so found him, and they're putting a big old spotlight on him. No, they don't do that, man. You see? But guess what? That scout is very important. All right, because now the person that he scouted has become a franchise player or cornerstone in the community. All right, a benefit to the team to help win championships. You see? There are many parts that are very valuable that don't get credit. But guess what? Those inside the organization know how important they are. You see? For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit. See, when you go into this camp, when you first come into this truth, and you start to see the different level of the different level of the way the Spirit works amongst brothers, man. You see, and you can quickly discern and see who's on a level, who's not. But guess what? Those who may not be on a level, they're still on a level. Why? Because they believe in Yahweh Shemi Awashai and they're doing the work. You see? To another, faith by the same Spirit. To another, the gifts of healing by the same Spirit. And there's many things that contribute to being part of the body. All right? There's different brothers who are good in the Hebrew, man. All right? Reading, writing it, teaching it. You got brothers who are good in history, with dates and numbers and names. You got brothers who are good at breaking down visions, man. They're good at called out scriptures and getting deep meanings and breakdowns so they can teach us. And myself is included in this, man. I love being around brothers who could teach me something. And I learn from you younger brothers also, man. All right, but we got to understand that the Spirit, all right, the Lord gives the measure to everybody, man. All right, everybody can't be LeBron. Sometimes you got to be the guy who just grabs the rebounds, man. But it be that one crucial rebound that saves the game. You may have been in the game for 5 minutes, you get one rebound, but that one rebound, that one block shot, that one steal, that one loose ball that you got, hey, that determined the game. You see? Quit being so selfish. Quit being so narrow-minded. Quit being so prideful in the truth, man. Verse 10, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another discerning of spirits, to another diverse kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues. Hey, we all fall into one of these categories, man. If you didn't belong here, the Lord never brought you in part of the body, man. But sometimes the Lord bring you in and put you out too, man. You see? All right? You can't come to the truth thinking that you're somebody more than what you are, man. All right? Every brother has a lot. Every brother has a gift. And whether you want to use that gift and accept your lot, hey, that's on you, man. All right? Pray to the Lord. Pray to the Lord. Fast unto the Lord, man. Verse 11, but all these worketh that one and the self-same Spirit, dividing to every man severally as he will. Get mad at the Lord. If you're mad because you're not a head honcho, or you're mad because you feel like you're being not heard, or you're mad you feel like you're being mistreated, all right? Pray to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? You see? Y'all, hey, get mad at Yahweh Shai for giving brothers a higher level of or higher measure of the Spirit than you, man. All right? Instead of just being humble and accepting that you know the name of the Lord, that you're part of a body that's truly moving in the way of salvation, teaching the right doctrine, all right? Running this well-oiled machine as it should, man. But yet you want more. What more do you want? You're amongst me in the Lord. All right? You have this truth. This is the point. As the body is one and have many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Mashiach. All right? So it's a bunch of brothers, man. But it's one body. All right? It's one body. And guess whose body that is? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. All right? We're part of the body. There's so many numbers, there's so many critical parts of the body in our human body that we don't even take consider of, man, that we don't even know the names of. There's so many moving and functioning parts inside the human anatomy that you can't name them. You can't name them all, man. But guess what? Each one of those parts are very important. They're very vital to our health, to our lively, to being alive, to be breathing, to be able to receive this word, Yahweh Shai. There's actual neurons and I don't even know the word, things that go on in our head that actually allows us to receive the Holy Spirit in a physical. We all know this of Yahweh Shai, but the functioning of it, man. All right. For by one Spirit are we all baptized into the body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many, man. All right, it's not about you. All right, it's about what can you do for the body. What can you do for Yahweh Shai? Being a pinky, being an eyelash. You see? Being a fingertip, being a nail. What can you do? What can you do to provide and to supply the body, man? You see? If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, it is therefore not of the body. All right, just because you might, just because younger brothers may have to do a little more sometimes. Hey, but we all had to clean up. We all had to take the garbage out. We all had to service one another, man. Give rides and be charitable. And hey, look, y'all younger brothers really got it easy, man. We used to hold signs up for 8 hours, 6, 7 hours at camp in the brick cold. You see? Did it for years. Y'all ain't got, teaching. Hell, we weren't even speaking. You see? You got to come and get brought up on a level to where you're able to teach, you're able to speak at camp. You see? Not that we weren't allowed to speak at camp, but it was just different back then, man. But that means because you hold a sign, you ain't part of the body. That's some prideful. You know what? And it's really, it is prideful because really you're saying you're too good to do the things that other brothers have done before you, man. And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? But now hath the Most High set the members of every one of them in the body as it hath pleased him. Where you are presently is where the Lord deems you fit to be, for you to do the most work as you're able and capable of doing, man. You see? All right. So if you're the lines on your hand, you see, that's where the Lord deemed fit to put you at, man. All right. Do you not think that like a coach got a 7-footer and a 5-footer? Do you think he'll put the 5-footer at center and jump, and have a jump ball with Shaq? No. He's gonna put you where you see fit, where you're gonna be most useful. All right. And if they were all one member, where were the body? But now are they many members, yet but one body? Hey, look, we're all working for the same penny. All right, we're all trying to contribute the best way, all right, to the benefit of the body of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, particularly of the brothers of Great Millstone here in Chicago, man. And the eye cannot say unto the hand, I have no need of thee, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. Nay, much more of those members of the body who seem to be more feeble are necessary, man. So you think grabbing water for the elder and apostles, all right, Elder Sakaran brings water to the apostles every Sunday or every Saturday, man, to camp. You see? There's nothing wrong when we have gatherings that younger brothers serve the older brothers, man. There's nothing wrong with that. You see? There's nothing wrong with cleaning up after class at the main house, man. You see? Helping the elder out when he can, when you can in the yard. All right? Just because you're a cadet, a disciple, a teacher, doesn't mean you're worthless, man. In all actuality, you're very important because you potentially are going to be the next elders, the next teachers, the next leaders, the next deacons, the next camp heads, man. So it's important that we through the Spirit put you through the course, man. And what is that course? It's the same course that we went through, man. You see, the same foundation that was laid before us, we built on top of that. We're showing you younger brothers how to build on top of the foundation that's already been laid, man. This is what we do. All right? And those members of the body which we think and those members of the body which we think to be less honorable, upon these we bestow more abundantly honor, and our uncomely parts have more abundant comeliness. Hey, little do you know, younger, y'all make this work. You're a very integral part of a well-oiled machine, man. All right? Hey, what's more important, the tire or the air in the tire, man? You see? They're both equally as important, man. All right? The tire ain't gonna work without no air. All right? The air without a tire is useless. All right? There's things that, our eyelashes, man. Our eyelashes are able to block things out of our eye before we even notice that know that it's coming into our eye, man. So let's marvel at the function of the body, man. You see how when you trip, the first thing you do is put out your hands. How does that even? And that's a natural physical thing the Lord a reflex that the Lord put in us, man. How is it that when something comes falling down, you put your hands up to defend yourself? It's natural. Who thought of that? You see? Hey, you may be a reflex. Nobody really thinks about reflexes until it's time to use them. You see? For our comely parts have no need, but the Most High have tempered the body together, having given more abundant honor to that part which lacked, that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it, or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. Hey, you don't think when the elders give praises to Great Millstone Chicago that they're not praising you brothers too, man? When they say that brothers in Chicago are real brotherly, they love each other, I've never seen such a camp so close like that. Do you not think that they're talking about you too? You see? Don't let pride be your destruction, man. Now we are the body of Mashiach and members in particular. And the Most High set some in the church first, apostles, secondarily prophets, thirdly teachers, after that miracles, the gifts of healing, helps, government, diversity of the tongues. Hey, each one of you brothers are one of these, man. All right? And your job, our job, is to excel in those lots that the Lord deemed us to put us in, man. All right? What's wrong with being a help? All right? What's wrong with being that brother who's able to get up at 2 in the morning to go get a brother stranded at work? You see? Look at the importance of the function that every brother has in the truth, man. But those who don't, hey, they do end up falling out. You see? But you got to push hard. You got to conquer that damn demon, that pride demon, man. All right? Everybody can't be a top teacher, recognized and have your videos reposted and shared by Akim across the globe. Hey, we're not seeking vainglory, man. So are we all apostles? Are we all prophets? Are all teachers? Are all workers of miracles? Have all the gifts of healing? Do all speak with tongues? Do all interpret it? But covet earnestly the best gifts, and yet show I unto you a more excellent way, man. Yeah, you strive to be those things. All right. You try to study, show yourself approved, and work hard, and you may get promoted. You may not. All right. But the point being is, hey, you're part of the body, man. All right. And if you're not part of the body, hey, you're outside of the temple, man. So that was a call halal. Y'all must be all shy. That honors the apostles and the elders of the Great Millstone. So next time, Shalom and a Bible ball.